The end of July is to the beginning. August is the summer vacation season here in Korea. Many of us think of traveling when we think of the summer vacation, but there have been more people wanting to stay home and do absolutely nothing. So that's where the word staycation came from, stay plus vacation. According to a recent study, the more than 50% of people answered that they don't necessarily need to travel during vacation. A lot of people responded that they were planning on traveling in September when there's less people. But honestly, what's the big deal about traveling for vacation? You can't just take an ice cold shower in front of the van, eat some cold watermelon, and catch up some of your sleep. And then listen to Heartbeat if you have time. Sounds like an awesome time, doesn't it? This is Kevin's Upbeat. Our first song on Kevin's Upbeat for Wednesday, July 29th was Yay by Beast. Hello guys, I'm Kevin, and when we think of a vacation, we, will automatically think about traveling or vice versa, but I guess recent trends have been changing. I guess traveling tends to wear you out in some ways. It might be the best decision to stay home and rest. And of course, when you're resting, you can't forget music. Music! That's why you have us right here at Heartbeat, and here's how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Sugilpo, 101.9 in Daejeon, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you're in a Busan area, tune into EFM 90.5. You can also tune into us from New York in the US via SMBUS.com or SMB Radio. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Heartbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/heartbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now, the winner of today's Mission Impossible will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zea. Here's, let's start with two songs. Rise as One by 동방신기 TVXQ, sung by Max, and 왜 이럴까, Why Am I Like This by Suji. Mission Impossible. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zea. Here's your first hint. Now, recently this group make a comeback with the title Track Bad, which combines hip-hop, EDM, and even the orchestra symphony sounds. Now, this track swept all the music programs at number 1. What is the name of this group that made a recent comeback with the track Bad? Now, number 1, Unlimited. Number 2, Endless. Number 3, Infinite. If you know the answer, post it on the Heartbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/heartbeat. Now, here is 마주보면 서 있어, Standing Face to Face by Infinite. Second hint on Mission Impossible. This group also promotes as unit groups. Hip-hop unit Infinite H is comprised of members Dongwoo and Hoya, while Infinite F is made up of Pretty Boy members Seongyeol, L, and Seongjong. What is the name of the group made up of these unit groups? Number 1, Unlimited. Number 2, Endless. Number 3, Infinite. If you know the answer, post it on our message board at www.arirangradio.com/heartbeat. Here is Don't Touch by its Korean version by Focus. Last hint on Mission Impossible. This idol group is known for their hard-hitting choreography and has many hit tracks such as Come Back Again, Nothing's Over, Be Mine, Paradise, The Chaser, Man in Love, and The Last Romeo. What is the name of this 7-member boy group? Number 1, Unlimited. Number 2, Endless. Number 3, Infinite. If you know the answer, post it on our Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. Here is Only One by Kanye West, featured by Paul McCartney. Here's a recap of today's Mission Impossible. Number 1, this group received an all-kill on the music programs with their latest comeback track, Bad. Number 2, this group is also promotes in units, hip-hop unit Infinite H, the pre-boy group Infinite F. Number 3, this idol group has many hit tracks such as Comeback Again, Nothing's Over, Be Mine, Paradise, The Chaser, Man in Love, and their last, Romeo. Now, what is the name of this 7-member boy group that's known for their hot-hitting choreography? Number 1, Unlimited. Number 2, Endless. Number 3, Infinite. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. Winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zea. Here's I Look to You by Whitney Houston with R. Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Hotbeats.
티가 나요. It shows by 홍대광. Next message, it's message time, and it's by Pishi from Japan. Not long ago, I went to a friend's daughter's concert. She's a member of Japanese idol girl group. It was my first time to go in a girl group's concert. And there were so many male fans, unlike Zea concerts that I always go to. My friend's daughter is really popular, and I was really impressed by her drive and hard work to work for her dreams and fulfill her items. Now, my song request is Dream Come True by 4Minute. I hope she becomes just as famous and big as 4Minute is. I feel like Kevin's mother would also feel similarly to how I feel when I look at her. So I hope that you too, Kevin, will work hard for your mom. Next is from Kimina from Korea. Oppa, there's a cafe in my neighborhood, and that goes to her at least 3 to 4 times a week. It's one of my favorite places to go, but I went there recently for the first time in a long time, and the cafe was gone. I used to study or read there. I feel so empty without it. I need to find another go-to place. Oppa, do you have a favorite go-to spot like this? Place that you feel comfortable and at home in. Yes, but I did. They actually moved somewhere far, so like you, okay? But it's pretty sad. Not there anymore. Kia from Poland. Hello, my dear DJ Kevin. I saw a few summer photos you posted on your SNS. It's nice to see you and other Zea members having a good time together. Also, weather seems to be really nice in Korea. Here, unluckily, it started getting cold again and it doesn't feel like summer at all. My song request for today's program is Jay Park's My Last. Thank you. Have a good evening and watch out for a sun. Next, Zima from Malaysia. Hello, Kevin. 잘 지냈어? I want to request the song from my friend Sarah, Something by Girls' Day. All right, here is Dream Come True by 4Minute, requested by Pishi from Japan, and Something by Girls' Day, requested by Azima from Malaysia.
Don't you look into my eyes and lie again. I'm sick of being alone. 줄이 넘어 허리치니까 넋이 나가 앞뒤가 이랬다 저랬다 왜 그러니 옆쪽에 줄이 넘어 허리치니까 넋이 나가 왜 겁이 나 웃어 날 속이지마 나만 몰라 second something 분명히 느껴져 must be something wow 뻔한 너의 거짓말 그만 여기까지만 nothing is something baby now 사랑을 쉽게 얻으려고 하지만 후회하지마 속이고 여자고 울리는 넌 여기까지 bye 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 나만 나 second something 느껴져 must be something 느껴지는데 뻔한 너의 거짓말 그만 여기까지만 nothing is something baby now 내가 준 사랑이 너무 수없니 내가 준 사랑이 지겨워졌니 네 앞에서 보이기 싫어 참았던 눈물 내가 준 사랑이 너무 수없니 내가 준 사랑이 지겨워 왔었니 우린 여기까지니 우린 여기까지니
Dreams Come True by 4 Minute, requested by Pisha from Japan, and Something by Girls Day, requested by Zima from Malaysia. Here's Sandy from Taiwan. It's hot summer. I know you and other ZEA members really want to have a fun and at beaches or some swimming pools. It's a good way to relieve summer heat. However, it also predisposes or to want to cold. If you're going to do it, please remember to dry yourselves as soon as you get out of the water. Don't play with the water when you're not feeling good. Since Minu already got a cold, we fans really worry about you guys. I sound like a mom. Anyways, please take care. I want to request Norane by Nine Muses. I love this song so much. Hope you enjoy your summer vacation and share a lot of photos with us. Ip Wing Chun from Hong Kong. Kevin Oppa, I'm Sherry from Hong Kong. My birthday is coming up soon. I hope you can say happy birthday to me this year. My friends seem forgetting my birthday, so I may need to celebrate it alone. Do you have any idea on how to celebrate a lonely birthday? Anyways, I love you so much, Kevin Oppa. Hope you can bring ZEA to Hong Kong and open a fan meeting soon. Really miss you guys. Fighting! Alright, here's Wani Vera from Indonesia. I always eat some hot chicken breast soup, and when I get cold, but Kevin Oppa, I love your voice. Sounds warm. Saru from Japan. I always want to listen all of the hot beat, but because it's late to hear in Japan, I get really sleepy. Can you shout out my name 3 times out loud so I can wake up? Thanks, Kevin. I'll wake up and listen as much as I can. Saru. Yes, please do so. This is 2 songs for you. Norane by Nine Muses, requested by Sandy from Taiwan, and My Last by Jay Park, featured by Loco and Gray, requested by King from Poland. Okay, it's time to close out Upbeat for the part 1. Here's one last song for part 1, Fool's Gold by Jill Scott.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the hot beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hot Beat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beats. That was Noya No, You It You by NOM, and let me tell you again how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Sugipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you're in the Busan area, tune into EFM 90.5. If you got the smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. Love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.co.kr. .com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now we will listen to 심상씨 Anna, You and Me by Kisum, featured by Juyoung, and 야해, Sexy by 강민희, featured by Jimin. Special concerting service just for you.
Together with Tubby,
Pray for you. It's time to talk about your love life and about those concerns you could never tell anyone else. It's Pray for You time. Back in our studio, we have David.
Yeah,
Woo-hoo!
guess who's back?
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Back again. David's
back. Tell a friend.
Tell a friend. David's back. David's back. David's back. David's
Yeah.
back. Yeah. So
I'm
it's
back.
that means it's Wednesday, and
Yes.
it's I know the weathers are very hot these days.
Rather
and
than
you-
hot, it's just humid, and I
You don't like
can't
it at all, huh?
stand humid. It's just you go out there and you feel wet like the moment you
Yeah,
step
true.
outside, and yeah, like. My house right now is probably like no, it's not humid, which is
Okay.
a good thing.
All right.
I turn on the AC like
Okay.
24/7,
24/7.
and it's very cold inside. And anyone who goes into my house, they're like, "Oh my gosh,
my
it's
gosh, it's
freezing.
freezing.
But that's how I like it when
Okay.
it's humid. I just,
All right.
Is that what do you do when you're at home? Do you like? Are you the person who like bust up the AC and like bust up the heater when it's like the time, or do
what's
you
time?
like?
Okay.
Are you very eco-friendly?
No, I
and-
am more of a first.
Uh-huh.
The option one.
What's option
I'll
one?
just burst all the AC.
Oh, yeah.
Fans. Well, I don't have a fans, but
I
yeah.
do both. I do
Oh,
both.
that's
yeah.
good. That's good.
I do the AC, and then I have a fan that kind of circulates the
They're
air.
really cold.
Huh?
Your house would be like
Yeah, it's
refrigerator or
cold,
something.
especially at night. It gets cold, and
Cold,
like
yeah.
I love. Do you know what I love when it's cold and you get snug up into your
Snug with
blanket?
oh yeah, I know that feeling. I just love
It's
that
just
feeling.
you know those weird things. I'm the weird type of guy who will turn on the AC
Yep.
in the car
Uh-huh.
and then roll down the window. Do you know what I
Why
mean?
would you do that?
There's
Why
a
would you-
strange combination of hot and cold that kind of makes it very nice.
Really?
Does that make any sense? Like that's what it's kind of the same thing. You turn on the AC and
Alright.
you turn on the AC, you blast it on
Yep.
during the night,
Uh-huh.
but you wrap yourself in a very warm blanket.
Okay, I get that, but the car one.
Yeah, it's
don't-
kind of the same. It's kind of the same thing. There's a very refreshing. It's more refreshing when there's hot air, but the cold air just blasts in your face as well.
Okay, all right, maybe that's a David's thing, but
It might be my thing,
yeah,
but I'm
but
sure there are some people who
some
can agree
people-
with me. That is a luxury to have.
Yeah, okay. All right. What about the electricity, the bill? Is that okay for you? 'Cause you
Oh,
already turned the
Yeah,
24/7.
My bill's pretty high usually, but I mean, you know, but my house is pretty small.
Okay.
So I mean, it doesn't take that much to get get
The
it
temperature cold, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And usually it starts getting too cold in the middle of the night. So then I just turn it off
okay.
and then keep the fan on.
That's good.
And then like I wake up like an hour before I have to wake up for
right.
real. That's
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I turn it back on. So when I wake
You
up,
wake up. Yep.
it's like your perfect temperature and like
This is good. I mean, like
life is good.
we have two. It was built
Uh-huh.
in. When we first came
Mm-hmm.
into our dorm, it was built in two air conditioners at the living room.
Two in the living
Yeah,
room.
the ceiling.
Yeah.
And my room has one air conditioner. Yeah. And every room has an air conditioner.
Did you when you were in Australia?
Australia, yeah.
Did they have the physical like machine air conditioner, or was it like a vent and you just controlled it?
No,
with
it was
thermostat and air
the
came out?
physical, yeah.
It was kind of like Korea where they have like the air conditioning machine. Ah.
Yeah.
In America, I just always remember it was the vent. Vent either on the
Yeah.
ceiling or either on the
Either the
floor.
floor.
And like during the winter or during
yeah,
the
yeah,
summer,
yeah.
I would be sitting right on top of that vent, and I would like have my shirt over my
Shirt over,
knees
yeah,
so
yeah.
that I can like
can feel-
catch in
yeah,
the
you can
cold
feel-
air by
yeah.
myself.
That's good.
Good old days.
The good old days. Yes, we are back, and we are going to share some of your messages today. Here's Tabishi Chia from Korea. David, did you go paragliding?
Yes.
Wow, did you have fun? How was it? Weren't you scared, Kevin? Have you ever gone paragliding? No, I've never been to paragliding. And I
Paragliding
saw his SNS, and last week I told him How was it? And he said it was really fun.
It's fabulous, and
is.
everyone should give it a try. It's not that scary.
Uh-huh.
You know, for me, you know, I'm working my way up to the next extreme thing.
Extreme
so
thing, skydiving?
hopefully skydiving can be the next thing, or maybe I haven't been bungee jumping either. So I mean,
okay.
maybe bungee jumping, and then I'll move on to skydiving after I save up some money because
Okay.
it sounds expensive. But
It is expensive.
it's on my bucket list. It's
yeah.
on my bucket list. So.
For paragliding, is it expensive? You told me
It's
like
not. It's not too bad.
$100,
It's
right?
like $100 for a package that I
package,
did,
okay.
and that was the GoPro.
Yeah,
included. And I feel like it's a good package, and you know, I mean, I thought it was worth it. You know, for 10 minutes of airtime where you just glide in the air. But I mean,
But is it dangerous?
It's not dangerous at all. It's
No?
not dangerous, and at
What
least
happens if the wind is so strong?
the stronger the wind, the better. Unless it's a
really?
hurricane, then it's
Oh, okay,
dangerous.
that-
But
that
like
is
the stronger the wind, the more airtime you're gonna have.
Oh.
So they said it's actually better if you do it during the winter. Or during like fall. And
when there's air.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
never thought about doing paragliding in Korea, but now that I think about it, Korea has a lot of mountains. A lot of mountains. So I mean, and geographically, I remember Korea was like 70% mountain.
70%.
The landmass is 70% mountain range.
I never
and
knew that. Okay.
So I mean, it can only be so beautiful when you you're
Up
up
in the
there
air, up
and
there,
you
you
see
can
all
see
these
it, yeah.
mountains with like all these trees.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, what's your next extreme sport that you want to do?
Oh,
Right after, okay, you've done paragliding.
I'm probably gonna do bungee jumping.
Bungee jumping first?
The only thing about bungee jumping is it lasts so short.
It does. It finishes like what, within 5 seconds?
Yeah, probably even less. But I mean,
less, yeah.
I'm curious about how that free falling feeling is.
Oh, it feels. I've done everything.
Oh, really?
I've done bungee jumping at the Macau Tower. It falls like literally. It falls for about 3 seconds.
Ooh,
3 to 5
really?
seconds.
Oh gosh,
But,
wow.
But
That's a long
when you
time
feel
minute.
it, it's like you're falling down there for like about a minute.
Oh,
You're like,
really?
Yeah, you're like, when does this finish? You know?
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I love those kind of things. I love roller coasters. I love things that give me
Extreme,
a thrill.
huh?
Yeah, as long as it's not dangerous, I'm all about that life. And it's I always need that thrill. I feel like to kind of reboost and re-energize my life. I need the adrenaline running.
running, yeah.
Gosh, there's nothing better than that.
I had that. I heard that the Macau Tower was like world sixth. No, not like for the bungee jumping.
Yeah.
It was placed in sixth or something, the highest.
Really?
Yeah, for bungee jumping.
It's on a tower.
On tower, yeah.
Wow.
At the top of the tower, you just fall down and like.
Water? Is there water on it?
No. It's just
ground?
Ground.
Oh, that's kind of scary.
scary.
If
Yeah.
I did it, I would do it like in water or have you seen the video of the longest swing in the world?
No.
It's this huge long swing and it like it's like in between these two canyons.
Yep.
And you just go straight down and like
It just swings.
yeah, it's like a huge swing. It's
swing.
like a bungee jump swing if you
Okay.
can if you will. But
Right. Maybe
yeah.
that you can try.
Yeah,
Bungee
maybe.
All right. Here's Shane from USA.
You guys are torturing me.
Yes.
It is at 9:45 a.m.
Yep.
in LA right now, and I'm at work.
Oh.
I listen to Hot Beat in the
Okay.
morning to keep me from falling asleep at
Yep.
work. But after the last segment, I'm not sure if I can keep listening to Hot Beat at work anymore.
Oh.
You two are way too funny. It's so hard trying to keep my laughter in at work. I think the last segment was too quote-unquote sexy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure my boss thinks I'm crazy right now because I can't control my facial expressions. I love you too. Please keep DJing.
Yeah, will be. All right, now we'll get started with a pray for you. Let's read our first message. Yuyeon from Korea. I'm 26 years old, but I look a lot younger than my age. This is my problem. I'm 26 years old, but people take me to be in my teens or even an elementary school student. Really?
Elementary school.
Elementary school, that's
extreme.
That's extreme, yeah. A few days ago, I passed the playground near my house where some elementary school kids were playing, and as I passed by, they called out to me, "Hey, where have you been?" They thought I was their friend, and they saw me as a
Oh,
fellow
no.
elementary school student. I guess it's not a bad thing to look younger than your age, but I don't want people to look down on me or think I'm easy because I look so young. A lot of people who don't even know me treat me like a kid because they assume that I am 21. It's really frustrating and upsetting. What can I do to look older or more mature?
She is 26 and she is getting mistaken as an elementary school student.
Yeah.
Wow, that is pretty extreme.
That is pretty.
Usually when you're around 26, it comes off as more of a compliment, right?
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's that like a consistent like, oh, you're 26? Oh my gosh, like yeah, that might come as a little bit upsetting.
Upsetting, yeah,
right?
exactly. And for David, like those of you who never saw a real David's face without a makeup, anything, yeah, he looks like 22.
Yeah.
21.
I get
that a lot,
mistaken,
right?
Yeah. So, but I don't get mistaken for like 19 or 18.
19 or
it's
18,
usually
it's
like
like
in the your early 20s, like
yeah.
20 to 22. That's what usually people say. I feel like that's a good balance.
it's a compliment.
As long as it's a compliment, you know.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I always thought it was funny because when I was in America, all the kids my age were like, if you say they look like they were like 20 or like 18, like, what? I can't believe you could say that to me. I'm 25 and, you know, I'm an adult. They kind of take that as an insult.
Yeah.
But in Korea, the older, you know, the younger you say they are, they look, more flattered they are.
Flattered
like, yeah, I still got it. I'm still,
But you don't get upset about that, right?
Yeah, usually people don't get upset, but, you know, I think it could come off as a stress.
Because I don't know. I just want to see your face right now because I'm very curious because she says she looks very young, and I get the 20. I'm 28 in Korean age, but I get like 25.
25, 24. I think you can
24,
pass as 24 too.
24, yeah, maybe, but I get that 25, 26.
Yeah.
Ish. But elementary school student. I wonder how. So, what do you think the most? If you give a compliment to the person that you just met.
Yeah.
Oh, and she or he tells you that they are over 30, but they look very young.
I feel like you would have to reword things and you can use it as a compliment, but you have to be very careful to not be insulting,
yeah,
because sometimes you can be like, it can come off as you're
old.
That's how they can interpret some people. That's how they can interpret it. I feel like, wow, you still got it. You're really managing yourself really well, because I feel like you can pass as a very perky, you have to make sure you add in those words.
Yep.
You have to make sure that it's not insulting. You're like, oh, whoa, you're wow, you're old. You're a lot older than I thought you were. That can be a little bit,
bit upsetting
for
those people. And do you have like a friend or friends who looks older than they are?
Oh yeah, of course.
Like really old.
Of course. And I feel like it's frustrating for them because I know a lot of 동생s. I have a lot of younger friends, and they always get frustrated because a lot of the times they look old for their age.
Okay.
So a lot of times they think the people who don't know us think I'm younger, and they're older than I am. So then I guess that kind of gets under their skin sometimes. They're like, oh, I can't believe it. You're like, and I'm like, oh, what can you do? You should have put on that sunscreen.
Yes.
Yeah, sunscreen. Yeah, sunscreen is a good thing to keep your age
young.
The anti-aging.
And get some, there are a lot of products where you can use for your wrinkles because at my age, we get to start to have the wrinkles.
Oh, yeah. Those under eye bags and
the dark circles.
The dark circles, when you lift up your forehead, you get those fine lines.
Yes. You get that.
In that sense, Yuyeon, right? Yuyeon from Korea. I think she should if you can't fight it, embrace it, and laugh with yourself, because in a couple of years, when you're 30, you're gonna be the ones laughing at the other people.
Yes, that is true. Wow.
Right?
Nice one.
Embrace it, because later that's gonna become it's gonna become your thing. It's gonna become your leverage against other people. When everyone's older and has the wrinkles, you can be like, oh, I still look like I'm in my 20s now, I feel like that's always a good thing.
It is a good thing.
It's good. That's one of the good things to have a baby face. That's what we call it, right? Baby face. Having a baby face.
Baby face. So I guess don't take as in don't take it seriously.
Yeah,
I
don't
know
take it
right
too
now
hard.
you're stressed out and you're very upset about it, but like David said, just when the time passes, you will know that you will get all the compliment by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
So, what kinds of things that she can do to make to be more or act.
I think dressing
more
is definitely something.
Dressing.
Dressing.
Yep. Makeup.
Makeup.
Okay.
Hair.
Hair,
I feel
yeah.
like hair really can change a person's
change a
image.
person, yes.
And if you have a very round face,
Yep.
that's why you're getting mistaken for being younger. Then there are certain haircuts that can kind of slim down that
Slim down,
face,
yep.
or can complement that kind of round face. So I mean, just play around with your image,
Yeah,
and
play
I feel
around
like
with your
you
image.
will
That's-
find a right image
Yep.
that is right for your face type, body type, and if as long as you do that, then you could possibly make things better now. So I mean,
Yeah.
try things out.
Try things out, yeah.
It's never a complete dead end. So I mean,
Yeah, just well, including that. On top of that,
Yeah.
I'll just say buy some clothes with some like maybe more of a not like yellowy
Yellow,
color. Just something with to do with like jeans with to look more mature.
yeah.
Not like one pieces where it's like
Yeah.
has like mouse
and
or,
like
cute
cute little animal characters.
animal characters. Don't
I love those. By all means, I
Yeah,
do
me too.
love
Yeah,
them.
I do
but
love those, yes.
when you want to look older,
yeah.
you're gonna go with the more,
yep.
cleaned up,
yeah.
tidy. Maybe like a shirt or a
yeah.
blouse or something if you're a girl. Yeah, and have it nice and fitted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're wearing animals right now, try to avoid those characters. Cute little characters.
have Mickey Mouse.
Mouse. All right. So if you have any concerns or need relationship advice for us, please share with us. Leave us your message on our message board with the word "Pray for You" or any other title related to our segment.
Yes.
Now here is David's "Hello." 노래 잘한다. Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
It's good. It's good.
Thank
It's
you,
singing
thank you.
skills. Yes, that was David's "Hello." I mean, wow. I mean, every time I listen to your voice, it's like.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I think it's.
I mean, I feel like this kind of song very suits my voice.
Yeah, suits your voice.
So I mean, if you didn't know, I am working on a lot of songs recently to release very soon.
Nice.
And yeah, I put some similar, atmosphere kind of songs.
Okay.
Nice acoustic songs. So I mean, you can look forward to that.
All right, we'll be looking forward to a new song from David very soon. And all right, let's read our second message from Yoshiki from Japan.
Yoshiki said, there's an older guy at school who I've had a crush on for 3 years.
Wow.
I really, really like him, but he barely notices me. He only thinks of me as like a younger junior. But recently, a friend of mine confessed to me that he liked me. I thought of him just as a friend, so I was really shocked and surprised when he told me he liked me. But I don't not like him. We get along really well, and I always thought that he was a good guy. I think if I didn't have feelings for someone else, I would have been starting dating him right away. But right now, I have this person that I've liked for 3 years.
3 years.
Now, and I don't think it's right for me to start dating someone else when I have these feelings. Oh, okay. So there are two guys in this picture. One that she likes and one that likes her. Right?
Yep.
And to go on, she also said, my friends tell me it's better to date someone who has feelings for me.
Wow.
But what do you think? Is it okay to forget about my crush and just date this person who just confessed to me? Or should I just continue to like my crush and reject my friend?
Oh, this is a very hard situation because I had this once when I was in college. And I really like this this Nuna. She was older than me. She was I think she was 4 years older than me.
4 years older.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like a whole what do you call it?
was about-
School above you.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And she's she was about to finish her year, right?
Yeah.
Because it was her last year, and I got to know her by introduction, well, meetings, friends, and all that. But she had a boyfriend. I didn't know that, and she doesn't want to tell anybody. And somehow I got to know that she had a boyfriend, but I still like that feeling, those feelings, right? Just like him, but
it doesn't help.
It doesn't.
It really doesn't help when they
it,
have a boyfriend, and it just makes your longing for them stronger.
Yeah.
I feel like what you can't have, it's always a lot more tempting, and it's always a lot more. There's something about it,
Something about it, yeah,
or
sure.
something that you can't have, and it makes you want it more.
More and more, yeah.
Especially when you're younger, right? I feel like this was like my life story in like high school.
Yep.
There was always that girl, and even the funny thing was for me.
Yep.
Sometimes I would like a girl, and then I would chase after her for so long, and when I finally got her, it would be so different. It wasn't what I suspected in my mind.
Yes.
I built up this whole thing, and I built it up so much that like I felt like I kind of liked the chase rather than the actual person.
The actual person, yeah.
And now that I look back upon it, I felt very immature. But I mean,
it's a once in a lifetime experience.
Everyone goes through
I guess
it.
Go through, and this finishing with my story, and then this friend that we knew each other for about 2 years, and she said, "I like you." So suddenly, she confessed to me.
Oh, different friend, right?
Different friend.
And
I'm
not
like,
the Nuna, yeah.
No,
wow.
I didn't have any feelings for her, just friends, But she's like, I've been liking you for a couple of months now, and
could you tell? You could never. You couldn't tell at all.
I could never.
You had received no signals.
No signals.
Wow. Okay.
And suddenly she came up to me and she confessed to me, and I was like really surprised because I thought we were really good friends. Yeah, friends. And she said, no, like, I don't want to be friends anymore, Then it was really a bit awkward because she was there. She was there as well.
Did she know that you liked her? No, right? She didn't know, right?
No.
So it would have been more of an internal conflict for you.
Conflict, yeah, exactly.
And I could just imagine you trying to answer her, and like you're kind of giving glances to the Nuna. You're like, glance to the Nuna, and like seeing how because you want to see how she reacts,
reacts, exactly.
Maybe she might get a little bit jealous, and that's what we all kind of want. So how did you get this all worked out? What did you do in that situation?
I just told the truth that I just want to be friends with you. I'm really sorry. I'm not rejecting you or anything, but I just want to stay as real good friend.
You almost scared me because when you said you told the truth, since both
not
were in the room, I thought you were like,
no.
sorry, I have another girl in my heart. It's her.
No, I don't want to hurt her or
you don't want to hurt.
I just want to. I told her, nicely, and she said, maybe I just need some time then. Okay, all right then. But I just don't want to, I want to meet you, keep meeting you as a friend, not like relationship mode. And the senior 선배님, she was like, come on, go for it, Kevin. What's going on? Like, no, I didn't say any words, but in my heart, like, no, it's because of you,
the emotional turmoil.
Yes.
Yes, I can feel it. So I can just like, wow.
Yeah.
Your heart tears apart as she says that to you. And
so this is my tip for Yoshiki here. If the situation is totally different from mine, but I'm saying if you don't like him, then I don't know. Maybe you can try to like him, and you can just try to like, I don't know, try your relationship for a bit, and but I don't think just by trying or just having a little just taste of the relationship, I don't think that's the right relationship.
Yeah.
For me, I guess from the first moment that you see somebody, you gotta like him. You gotta have that crush at the first spot. What's your real deal here? What's your love? First sight. When you see somebody like for the first time, would you just be like, oh my gosh, this is the person for me? Or
that's how I'm usually like.
That's how I'm usually.
Guys are pretty, they can be pretty stupid and pretty dull at moments.
Yep.
So when we find a perfect looking girl, we misinterpret that as a perfect girl, and we try to match. At least me, I try to match myself, and I try to kind of force things that aren't natural for me to try to, kind of appeal to her. She's like, oh, you like heavy drinking? Even if it's very bad for me, I'm like, oh yeah, I love drinking, yeah, we should go drinking sometime. And then I go and I probably make a fool of myself and I get all red and I'm probably like completely like, oh, I don't know where I am, who am I? And like, I'm that type of guy who does that. So I mean, I feel like...
So what would you give her? What would you say?
The advice I would give her would be, I think it's best to be honest.
Honest?
And, just... Yeah, you have to be honest. There's no easy way out of this. If he confesses to you, then there's no easy way out of it, And, sometimes... I say this sometimes. Sometimes it's best if you just let your feelings out. And I feel like that is honestly the best way to get over someone. Or, so if maybe you're not willing to give this new guy a shot, or your old friend a shot, but you could get over the new guy. Or the 선배, the older guy, senior, by, either telling a friend about him, releasing your feelings. Or, if you're brave enough, you can even go up to him and, confess your feelings. At least you won't have any regrets.
Later.
And for me, that's the biggest thing. And, for me, I've even done the thing where I know I'm going to get rejected, but I had to tell the girl that I liked her just because I needed that relief from all that tension in my heart, Yeah, and it feels good.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, like, there's nobody who's perfect, Just go for it and be honest.
Yeah.
And just trust your heart. And if that doesn't work out, then, we can move on.
Yeah.
To the next stage. All right, so time for some 19 plus already concerns. Here is Kim Yang from Korea. I'll go to that. Okay. Kim Young from Korea.
I recently got a job, and there are a lot of male employees. But my concern is, I see a lot of them walking around with their pants unzipped.
Zip.
There's so many of them who walk around the office with no idea that their zippers are down.
Oh.
One time, there was a coworker who was sitting with his legs wide open right in front of me, and his pants were unzipped. I almost died of the embarrassment. I don't know what to do in those situations. Should I tell him, and how could I tell him without making a huge fuss about it?
Yeah, all right. So, unzipping. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe, they have the style.
Yeah, I don't know. That could be the next thing.
The next thing, I don't know.
Have you, sometimes, I'm trying to think of, so when they say unzipped, right? Does she mean that their buckle is off and it's unzipped, or maybe it's just the fly that's down?
Just a fly. I think it's just
if it's just a fly that's down, that's a common accident.
It's a common
Very common accident.
But she said it's not one.
Everyone.
It's like employees.
Oh, maybe they're trying to make fun of her.
Like
maybe it's kind of like, let's mess with her. And like every person that comes, like they come down with their zippers down, and they're like, "Hey, I wanted to talk to you about this paper."
Yeah, and then she
can't. She's like,
"Oh my gosh, yes." But girls I don't think girls like these kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, it's not sexy at all.
It's not sexy at all. No.
Yeah, it could be intimidating, and like I can definitely see it as intimidating or very uncomfortable. But usually, I don't think I've had a problem with girls being uncomfortable with that. Like all the girls that I've seen, they've been pretty straightforward. They were like, "Oh, your zipper's down," or like
"Oh yeah,
your fly's open."
Yes.
You might want to check. I'm like, "Why? Oh,
yeah."
And
because
it's no
like
big deal.
after you've done your stuff, sometimes you forget things. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think this is a common accident, and with the unzipping thing, I think he's ready.
I love how she was descriptive about his legs were wide open, And I can just imagine like his fly like completely wide open. It's
yeah.
like a black hole, and like she can't stop staring at it. And you know, you have to be careful because people might think you're a pervert if you don't bring it up and you keep staring at all these guys, you know, that area, and no one knows why you're staring, you know? So
and it'd be cute though, if he, you know, his legs are wide open and you can see the black hole inside. The black hole, you can see you can see the white color underwear with a heart right in.
oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
the heart, the cute heart.
Oh, that would be
pink
so
heart
embarrassing.
right in the middle. That'd be really cute though.
You know, I do have. The thing is, when I go to bed, I like to wear. This is a little bit of information. Maybe this is too much information, but I like to wear cute boxers.
The boxers.
Yeah, yes,
Really?
yes. I
You
like to
wear
wear
boxers?
because the thing is,
Okay.
every Christmas, I always get boxer presents from family, and they're always these really oversized, cute, like character
Okay.
boxers with like the cutest little like bears or like, you know, like
yeah,
and
yeah, I get what you
sometimes
mean,
you know
yeah.
I they're comfortable and I like to wear them, and yeah, I mean sometimes and you know, sometimes when I'm having a lazy day, I just wear some, you know, like comfortable pants over them. But yeah, it is embarrassing when, you know, it gets exposed and they're like,
Exposed, yes.
whoa. You're wearing you're like recently I remember I had boxers
Yep.
that had this they have red hot peppers on it.
Peppers,
and it
okay.
says hot, right?
Oh, that's cute. That's cute though.
Yeah, but like I remember I reached for something and they showed and they're like, oh wow.
Wow.
So you got some hot peppers, right? And I was like, oh gosh.
Yeah, okay.
That was really embarrassing, but
That's embarrassing.
yeah, it is. I feel like that would be really embarrassing if I was in that situation and
Yeah.
she mentioned that.
So for today, what was your most memorable message for today, David?
I'm going to say the last one.
The last one? I'll go for number 2 today. Yeah, it's because I've been to that thing, relationship crushes.
yeah.
All right, so if you have any concerns or need relationship advice for us, please leave the message on our message board. Our message board is always open for you.
Always open.
All right, here is always open. But please zip it. Yes, try to you guys, for guys. Yes. Here's a last song for this segment. You're My Love by Park Hyung-sik. What do you want to hear right now? What would you like me to say? I'm here for you. What you want? Today's request comes from 21 from Korea. All right, W, please.
And she said, both of you have some people's dreams jobs.
Okay.
Thank you, but in some ways, very unstable jobs as well. So I need some encouraging words from you too.
Okay.
I quit my stable job that I have been working at for a few years,
Yep.
and I started to studying for something else that I've always wanted to pursue.
All right.
But it's something rather unstable, and I think my parents will worry a lot if they found out, but I want to succeed and have them acknowledge my hard work. When you think it's too late, it's actually the earliest time to start.
Yes.
Ooh. The start is half of the work. If you have any other encouraging words or phrases for me, I think I'll be able to work even harder. Thank you.
There's just you guys probably know this. Carpe diem.
Oh,
Just enjoy today. Yeah, just enjoy the moment that you have right now. And I guess it's just for you. No matter what you do, we cheer for you. And definitely, your parents might, worry about your, not stable. It's not stable yet.
Yeah.
But don't be too upset about it.
Don't be too upset about it.
and just-
They're looking out after your well-being. And I feel like, as long as you work hard, I feel like there's nothing better. I have no
nothing better,
regrets, and I feel like you have to work that much harder if it's an unstable job. So keep that in mind.
Yep.
And get that mindset to, I'm ready for business, and I'm going to make something happen.
Exactly.
And you'll be fine.
It will be fine, 21. And here's a song for you, Fly by Avril Lavigne. The answer for today was number 3, Infinite. And the winners for our Mission Impossible quiz are announced on our winner information board every Friday. If you've been selected as a winner, please leave your information on our message board. Please remember to list the correct name mailing address, country, and phone number. The winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zia, and it's time to close out Uppy for Wednesday, July 29th. Here's one last song from Cool, 한여름 밤의 고백, Confession in Summer. And I'll see you next week, David.
I'll see you next week.
Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. 안녕!
Bye!